Okay, we are doing case F, which is good intentions, bad result, and we're meeting to discuss the issue of the golf cart from Bart's Mart that crashed, causing a kid to get injured. So we have an agenda for this meeting where we're going to introduce the problem, define and analyze the problem, establish criteria to generate possible solutions, evaluate those solutions, and then conclude if we met the goal. So before we introduce what we think is the problems, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves?
So my name's Jackson Ash.
I'm Kirsten PK.
I'm Claire Vesper.
I'm Cameron Jenkins.
I'm Felton Jones.
And I'm Kayla Williams.
Okay, so what do y'all think is some of the problems from this case?
Well, I think the main problem in this case is that Bart's Cart Mart is losing the trust. Like, the customers are losing trust in the company because of the accident that took place at the festival.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they were strong in customer relations, so when that happened, it kind of hurt like the customer's point of view on the cart mart, and it's gonna like affect them, and customers aren't gonna really want to buy a cart from them because of this faulty cart.
Yeah,
Right.
I think going off of that, like basically like maintaining the company's reputation, and the company's and customers' image of our company. Just making sure that our reputation isn't tarnished with possible customers and current customers.
Right, and I feel like you could, the business could lose a lot of money if they're losing a lot of
Right.
customers, and the company just has a really bad image.
Yeah. Also, they they didn't get ahead of the problem, like before the media got to the problem,
Right.
which was like a really big problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that I also said is that the problem is they need to figure out what went wrong with the golf cart. Was it something from the manufacturer, or was it something that they did after they got it from the manufacturer? Maybe it's a problem of like maintenance, or was it just like that specific golf cart that the kid was using? They don't really know what went wrong yet, like mechanically.
Right.
So from these list of problems, we have some choices. What do y'all think is our biggest issue, or the one that we should focus on finding a solution to?
Well, I feel like losing the trust with the customers kind of is like affects all of that other stuff. So
Exactly.
if you lose the trust in the customers, you're going to lose money. It's going to be negatively. The company's going to be negatively affected. The reputation is going to be tarnished. So I guess the biggest problem is the trust with the customers. And I feel like after the newspaper leaked the article on the crash, like the customers contemplated if they ever wanted to borrow carts from
Right.
the cart mart. So
Right.
I feel like that's one of the biggest problems.
They should release the statement right away.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of trying to wait on a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the newspaper can make it seem like,
More than what it is.
yeah.
So y'all think the problem we should focus on? You said losing trust. I think that kind of goes along with like the reputation, just
Right.
like
I agree.
Right.
what the public thinks
First
of the.
now, like,
Yeah, they're all kind of connected.
to like the public fallout.
So
So the main problem would be the reputation of the company.
yeah, the
Right.
reputation of the company, because if they can fix or maintain their good reputation, then all the other problems are kind of
Right.
solved within that.
I agree.
All right, how are we doing on times?
We're about 4 minutes in.
Okay, so y'all ready to move on to establishing some criteria? So now we can kind of think of what criteria do we need when thinking of a solution? What do we need to make sure the solution falls under?
I think
You can go.
I think definitely time. I think it's important that whatever our solution may be, that it's fast in action. That way we can quickly get our solution out there
Right.
before it gets any worse.
Yeah, and something that minimizes the legal ramifications that they're going to have to face.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely also it definitely also needs to be kind of like cost effective.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you still have to do whatever it takes to get the trust of the customers and build that reputation back. So I mean, if it is costly, then I mean that's what it has to be. But be as cost effective as possible with spending that money.
Reputation and cost.
So not necessarily cheap, just effective.
Right.
Exactly.
Make sure you're
money.
spending your money in the right places.
Right.
Because I feel like if you worry too much about being cost effective, then you don't really worry about your reputation.
Right.
So you kind of want a long run solution. You don't really want to just try to be cost effective in the moment.
So with that, what do y'all think is some possible solutions that follows this criteria?
Well, like you said, they need to immediately release a response saying, just apologizing, saying how it's their fault. Just take the blame and just explain to them that they're sorry. I feel like, I mean, while that doesn't do much, it just shows that they care. Like if you release a statement quickly.
So kind of like a press release.
Right.
Just to try to get our opinion out there and spread it to the mass.
Something publicly saying,
Right.
like, we know that this went wrong. We're not, we're not trying to hide it or avoid the issue.
Right.
They could just quietly settle, pay the
Yeah. They could.
They
I
could
think that's
just
kind of
settle.
what the dad wants to do more is kind of just like brush it under the rug. Maybe just like pay off the kids' medical bills or something. Which is that's a possible solution.
Another solution they could do is their slogan is "Speed with us," and after an accident, you might want to change that slogan just to. It's
to kind of improve the
So
image.
like a rebranding.
Right.
Rebranding. Yeah, and I also kind of said like a PR campaign, which is kind of the same thing.
And it may not be the most effective solution, but it's a possibility that they could just take it to court, just pursue legal action, and just try and win the case.
And fight it that it wasn't their
Right,
fault.
exactly.
Yeah, they could do that too.
They could also implement a free inspection policy on all the carts that they sell, just give the customers make them feel more secure in the cart, because these carts are used, so sometimes you just inspect the cart just so the customer knows that they won't get injured. That's a good possibility, and that might be costly, but at the same time, I feel like that helps rebrand, just because all the carts that you're going to be in are safe. So that's also a great idea.
Yeah, and that prevents future legal issues.
Right.
Because they've already been inspected. So
Exactly.
the next person can come and say,
Yeah,
I got
so
injured as a result of your golf club.
inspection policy is definitely a possible solution.
Yeah, similar to that, I think going back and talking to the manufacturer and doing kind of like a study on is there something even before we get the golf carts that's going wrong?
Right.
Or is it something from them being used so much over time?
Maybe a solution is fixing the way that they're produced originally.
Right.
How are we on time now?
We're about 9 minutes in.
Okay, doing good. So we have 5 more minutes to, we can kind of come together and figure out which of these, out of these solutions that we have, which one is probably the best one to solve the problem of, our reputation that's, being negatively affected right now by this case.
I say we get rid of a couple of these first.
Right.
Okay.
I say as far as rebranding, and fixing their reputation, I feel like settling and going to court might not be the best idea, only because that's kind of like sweeping it under the rug, just fixing the problem and then.
And that's also very costly.
Right.
Yeah.
Not putting the money towards the right thing, so it doesn't really meet that criteria of cost.
And doing that can make your reputation worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they settle, they're they should take responsibility, but they're also taking fault for it.
Yeah.
When it's not all their fault, but
I think with going to court, you're also risking the possibility, that's not a for sure positive end.
Right.
You
Right.
could spend all this money, like we said.
Yeah.
One of the things we're trying to focus on is doing a cost-effective,
Right.
That really
solution.
Right. That really wouldn't do anything for our problem, which is losing trust and maintaining reputation. It really doesn't do much for that.
And the family could not want to settle. They could want to
Right.
go all the way with it.
Yeah, so I think we could definitely take out settling or going to court.
And as far as talking to the manufacturer, I don't think that helps with your own company and
Right.
as far as
Right.
your own reputation, because no matter where you got the cards from,
It
it's
still
your
happened.
responsibility, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
The people are still trusting you
Yeah, it doesn't
with
really.
where you're getting them.
Okay,
feel
my
like-
fixed things. Are you good?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, sorry. I was gonna say I feel like that's more of like a long-term thing. Talking to the manufacturer
Right.
it may help in the long run, but what we're kind of looking for here is a short-run
Right.
solution that helps with their reputation. And talking to
Yeah.
the manufacturer doesn't really.
So, and
do
it's
that.
not timely, which is one of our criteria.
Right.
We're looking for something that's fast action.
Right.
So I think we can definitely take that off the list.
I think inspection policy is good. After we fix this specific issue, this incident, then maybe we could, do an inspection
Yeah.
policy with the continuation of the company. But I think for this specific problem in this case, then the inspection policy probably wouldn't really come in handy because the cart was already not inspected. It already,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, definitely even if they did still do the inspection policy, they need to begin with a press release because that's
I think
Right.
press release meets all of our criteria in that it's timely, we can do it fast, we can put it together fast, doesn't cost much or anything if that, and it definitely minimizes legal ramifications in that we're increasing positive feelings about our company. We're able to put our own perspective from it and connect with customers or anyone else who might feel hurt from the solution, from the problem. So I think definitely press release is a good solution.
Do y'all agree? Do y'all think press release is the best one?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that is the best one. It meets all the criteria. I mean,
Right.
I feel like that's the best thing as of right now. And you can always do something down the road, but as far as
right now.
right, I feel like it meets everything. So I feel like that probably is the best idea. And as far as rebranding, I mean, that's kind of like selling one quart as kind of sweeping it under the rug because I mean you are changing the name and you're kind of showing a little sympathy, but at the same time you're not addressing that exact problem that happened. So I don't think that would be a good idea either.
Yeah.
How are we on time right now?
We're about 13 minutes in.
Okay. So we can just take another minute or two to kind of conclude to make sure that we're all in agreement with, our solution. And do y'all think that we met our goal of solving our original problem?
Yeah, I think with the press release, you'll show some sympathy. Just kind of take the blame on yourself. Just say, I know we kind of borrowed the cart, but at the same time, it's under our name. It's our fault.
Right.
And just express to the family we're sorry, and I mean at the end of the day, it won't happen again.
And they explain why, what steps they're taking to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. I think it's definitely because our main problem is losing trust, and I think being able to speak on our own behalf, it definitely increases that trust.
Reputation.
And our reputation, just being very honest with everyone about it, and I definitely think that will help gain trust.
Anything else? I think we're good. I think it was a successful meeting. We came up to a good solution that fit all of our criteria to the problem of this case, and hopefully we can be successful in saving Bart's cart and Mark. Great. All right.
Good job, guys.
Thank y'all.
I'm gonna cut this down. Where is my mouse? There we go.